YouTubers. Hello. I wanted to share the serenity prayer because I believe it's what saved me. Before I went to go get help from my addiction, I kept reading this serenity prayer and it only showed me the first part of it. So I have a coin that says the whole serenity prayer on it and I want to share it with you guys. It says, "A prayer for serenity. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." Now that's the first part of it, and that's the part I keep seeing everywhere. The rest of it says, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment as it... Okay, hold on, I gotta have it next to me. I just need to start reading with my glasses on. I'm just so self-conscious about it. I don't like the way I talk sometimes. I'm nervous on being able to see things clear by wearing glasses. So, I don't know. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace. Taking, as Jesus did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. Now I like it because it not only says to accept the things I can't change and living it day by day and accepting hardship as a pathway to peace. That is hard to do because that there says when we have our hard moments through life, we don't want to be there alone, but to make a peaceful moment out of it is hard because there's so much things that happen in this world that maybe we think to blame God for, and there's no blame game. You know, we've all been through things. We've all had our struggles, and it's easier if we can express ourselves without judgment. But how do we not judge others when they speak? It's by being able to point out things that we're struggling with, and maybe we'll find things in common with those people. And it's probably hard for some of us to want to speak, but no matter how we say things, how we look at things, we have to have the confidence to share and to speak about it, or we're not going to get any better if we don't speak what's going on, you know? So I just want to say that the serenity prayer, or even any prayer, will do. And today in group we talked about how we are praying and how it can be selfish to pray for ourselves, and prayers do work. And I don't think it's selfish to pray for ourselves because maybe that's courage that we want to build with God, you know? So I get praying for others is nice. And if you don't know how to pray for others, maybe not pray for them to do worse. Just pray for them to get better, and pray for them on things that you would want people to pray for you on. Don't try to bring other people down. Try to bring people up, and they'll lend a hand, hopefully, to you as well. Last part, it says, to not accept the world would be hard. Okay, I don't want to accept the world for what it is. And God's telling us to accept the sinful world, but He wouldn't have it this way. You know, God would have it to be amazing, and He's trying to show us that there are amazing things in this world. But if we're only focused to see the negative things, how are we supposed to see the positive things? It's like having good luck and bad luck. And I believe in karma, so it's like good luck is not a sarcastic thing. It can be taken that way, but it's saying have luck on your journey. take your journey with you and make it a good memory. Some things aren't well to want to remember. Excuse me. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't remember it. Those are all things that helped us create who we are. And sometimes we have to go through the bad stories and create bad adventures, not on purpose, not potentially, but to see the beauty in it. And the beauty in ourselves is to accept that, yeah, I'm an addict. Yeah, I have done some harm. I've hurt some people, not wanting to, and did not realize how much my family was hurting when I was living on the streets. But I'm okay, and they're okay. And it's because we have a higher power to not rely on, but to focus on. And maybe God does want us to rely on Him, because without a higher power, how are we supposed to, let go of our steam, let go of the things that are bothering us? We can talk to God, and He does hear us, but it is so much easier to talk to people that are also being talked through God of. And then He says, supremely happy with you forever in the next. There is a next, there is a heaven to me, I believe it. And some people it's hard to believe because you want to see it to believe it. Think about it as the wind. Sometimes you can't see the wind hitting, but the wind's there. You can hear it sometimes. And when you lose your faith in God, you can tell that you're becoming blind, or you can't hear things as well. Everything sounds muffled, and you feel so alone. I felt like that. But hope kept standing out. Hope was still there. Somehow I felt like I had the hope to make a change in my life. And part of the reason why I had hope is because people were praying for me. Thank you, Mom, for praying for me. And for all you people out there that do pray for others, you're doing a good job. And don't forget to pray for yourself. Pat yourself on the back for the good things that you have done and things that you have brought yourself through. Because if it weren't for God, we probably wouldn't have gotten through it. Or our peers, right? Peers help us. Thank you.